Today is Monday, Parashat Vayikra. We're beginning a new book, the third book in the Torah, book of Vayikra. When we read in the Sefer Torah, the letters are all the same size, except in this word, we see that the Aleph at the end of the word Vayikra is written in a smaller font. There are a couple of other places where the size is like larger, but here, the font of the letter Aleph is much smaller than the rest of the word, so that the question is asked, why would it be done that way? And Hachamim explained that when Moshe was writing the Torah, and Hashem actually, Vayikra el Moshe means that Hashem called Moshe in terms of the honor that he gave him to call him by name, Vayikra el Moshe. And Moshe wanted to write just Vayikar. Vayikar, which means just happened to be, just like with Bil'am, it says Vayikar, not a very respectful way to call somebody's attention. It just to happen by happenstance, by chance to come upon him. Vayikra shows care, shows intention, it shows inviting a person to speak to. And Moshe didn't want to write Vayikra, wanted to write just Vayikar, because he was very humble. Moshe felt he was not deserving of all that honor. And through his humility, he didn't want to write the letter Aleph. But according to the Midrash, Hashem insisted you write the letter Aleph. So the compromise was that he wrote a tiny, small Aleph. So when you read in the Sefer Torah, you'll see that Vayikra, that Aleph is small, indicating the great humility of Moshe Rabbeinu. And truly the greatness of Moshe, when we describe him in terms of what was the quality that was so unique and special about Moshe, we say he was Anav Mikol Adam. He was the most humble of all people. And in humility, we find true greatness. There is another pasuk in the Torah that says, Anochi Omed ben Adonai ubenechem. I stand as Moshe was the intermediary between Hashem and the people of Israel. He brought us the Torah. Also in the Aseret HaDibrot, the 10 Commandments, the first 2 commandments, they died and they had to be brought back to life. And then the other Dibrot, they heard from, Moshe heard them from Hashem, and then he relayed them to Am Yisrael. But this Anochi Omed ben Hashem ubenechem, our sages explain that the word Anochi refers to the ego. When a person has a puffed up ego, when a person has haughtiness, then that separates him from Hashem. That ego stands between Hashem and you. And the more humble a person can be, the more a person can merit divine inspiration and can merit to connect with Hashem. This tiny Aleph in the word Vayikra is indicative of that quality of Moshe Rabbeinu. His greatness was because of his genuine and true humility. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.